Okay, Joy.
Welcome back to another Travel with the Owls video. So we've got an exciting, I can't decide if this is going to be a cruise series or not because the cruise is only 2 nights. But I'm trying Norwegian Cruise Line for the very first time, and I've got my best friend, Lauren, with me. This is her very first cruise ever. So it'll be interesting to see what my experience is like having cruised with Carnival, Disney, Royal Caribbean. Gone on 16 other cruises before this, and then having her experience as a first-time cruiser. So come along with us. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Wishy, happy, happy.
Thank you. Our vacation's officially started.
Approximately by 3 p.m. You may, however, bring any hand-carry luggage to our
Do you want to go get something?
And for all guests staying on all other decks, please stay tuned. I'll be back shortly with some more updates.
In 12916. Let's see. It's really close. Oh, yeah. Oh, it does have one. Okay. So we put the key card here. We can swap it out for another one. Oh, did you see how dark it was though?
Nice.
So we should be able to sleep good. It smells kind of funny. I'll have to get out my air purifier. Okay, so we'll do a room tour. We're in 12916. This is kind of cool. They've got buttons in the ship where you can put like, all right, do not disturb. And then the sign on the outside will light up and let your room attendant know that someone's in here. And when you want your roommate up, you just hit that button. So that's really neat. We're really close to the elevators. They do have the lights that are operated with putting in like a key card. So we'll probably get an old card out from a previous ship I've sailed on so that we can keep the air conditioning going. Here's the bathroom. It's nice and big. You got some shelving. What's underneath here? Okay, that's nice. Good storage. There's the trash can, tissues. I'm trying to get out of the shot. Hand soap. I really like this shower. This is a nice big shower. It's really nice, especially when you're 6'1" like I am. It's your bed. It can be split apart into 2 twins, so we'll probably have them split our beds. And then a full-length mirror, the closet, the safe. Again, we've got tons of storage in here. The other side, lots of hangers. Here's a pro tip. Lay the hangers down on the floor whenever you're sailing if you don't have clothing hanging on them, because they will rock and rattle at night and keep you awake if you're a light sleeper like I am. Just the lamps. Let's see. I'll turn them on this side. They do have a USB on this side. A reading light, which is nice. You can spin that how you want it. Turn it off. Nice little shelf. I think there's the same, yeah. So a USB on the side of that lamp, the reading light, and more shelving on this side of the bed. Here's the nice sofa. TV. This room has the most storage I think I've ever seen for a cruise ship. This is crazy. The cooler. There's the hair dryer. Waters. Nice big mirror And then this is the reason I booked this room. Look at this nice big balcony. We're on a bump out. There's Lauren. So we're right at the corner of a bump out. You can see it sticking out on that side. And then over there, you've got a ton of space on this balcony. Again, it's room 12916. It's right on the corner. It's a bump out. But I didn't have to pay any extra for the bigger balcony, which was nice. That's why I booked it. There are some of the outlets underneath the mirror for the vanity. Norwegian knows how to treat their travel agents, that's for sure. 6-pack of waters and some strawberries dipped in chocolate. Norwegian gets bonus points. They have liquid hand soap. If you know, you know.
We're being pushed out. You can see water. Let's hope I don't drop my phone.
Alright, we're setting stuff from Miami. It is 4:50. We just sailed away from Miami. We watched us sail away from our balcony, which was super nice. When we got on the ship, we had lunch in, was it the Garden Cafe? Is that what the buffet's called? The Garden Cafe. It was pretty good. I had some like broth with noodles and some not chicken stir fry, just stir fry. That was pretty good. She had some, was it barbecue chicken?
Some barbecue chicken, some mashed potatoes, and I tried their steamed rice with like Asian style broccoli. Didn't love that. The barbecue chicken was great.
Yeah. So after that, we went to second lunch. Well, after that, we went and explored the ship. We did some walking. We walked off first lunch and then went to second lunch at the American Diner. And that's the tip I would say. Avoid the buffet on the first day when you board because it's a madhouse. Everyone goes to the buffet. Go to the American Diner.
Yes.
And we highly recommend the chicken pot pie casserole. It was so good.
Like I ate all of it.
Yes.
Delicious.
It had like the chicken pot pie insides in a bowl, and then they put a biscuit on top and cut the biscuit in half. You eat like just like the crust, I guess.
Yes.
It was so good.
And
Highly recommended.
Of being from Southerners.
Oh yes, yes.
Good Southern food if that's what you're after.
You can't tell from our Southern drawl and our voice.
You're right.
We're from the South, so we know good chicken pot pie. My one gripe with the Norwegian app so far is it doesn't tell you the times of anything, and neither does the board outside the rooms in the hallway. It doesn't tell you what hours the restaurants are open.
Boo.
I got the shrimp cake.
Got the French onion soup.
It looks good. We just finished dinner. That was a very unique experience because I'm used to going on other cruise lines. Oh, excuse me, I have the hiccups. Where you have multiple dining times. In Norwegian, you just kind of go when you want to. So the dining rooms were very empty. The service was really fast. So now we're walking around to see if we can do the go-karts on the Norwegian Joy. It looks like they're going now. So hopefully, I don't know if we'll get to a video or not, but
I'm getting pole position on this one.
watching. These stupid hiccups. just got back to the room, so if you're going to do the Speedway Racers, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Speedway Racers, make sure you wear closed-toed shoes, and if your hair is longer than shoulder length, make sure you have a hair tie so that you can tie it back to do it. It was really busy, so we're going to try and go again tomorrow after Great Stirrup Cay. But we're back in the room. We're thinking about going to the adults only section. I forgot the name of that. H2O? Spice H2O, I think. To go in the hot tub. But I did want to say, so I'm not a fan of Norwegian's app in comparison to other apps because it's got like, you know, Royal Caribbean or Disney. They've got a list of everything that's happening that day in the app. It's easy to find. You can see exactly what time different dining places are open based on what time of day it is. And we just found the app a little useless for Norwegian. But we came back to the room and we have these a
Nice
freestyle daily like pamphlet thing that's got everything. How much on the camera on? Everything we've been looking for. So now we know exactly what time the dining areas are open and closed, and all the different activities and game shows or shows, I guess, in the theater that are going on, because that's not in the app either. There was a show in the app that I looked at earlier at lunch that I told Lauren, I was like, this would be perfect for us. It's called Back to the 90s. But of course, our luck, it doesn't start showing until July 2025. So I'm like, why would you even put it in the app? It's March what, 8th? Yeah, March the 8th. I guess to advertise for future cruises, but yeah, I'm a little disappointed with the app. Good morning from Great Stirrup Cay and Coco Cay from over there. Coco Cay, Great Stirrup Cay, however you want to say it. I don't care. Okay, here, explain it so other people know.
We have this fancy, delicious salt and pepper shaker. As you see, it is split in half. At the top, it says churn. We have P for pepper, S for salt. So if you want pepper, you just twist it like this, and you continue to twist it like that. If you want salt, you're going to twist it like this.
It's the direction.
Twist it like that.
Oh, there's your pancakes. I didn't get those. Good morning. We just finished breakfast. We went to the main dining room for breakfast. It was really good. Then went back to the room, got changed. Now we're headed to Great Stirrup Cay. We made it onto the tender. We were group number 10. Lauren explained how the process was to get our tender tickets because they said you could do it on the TV. We could not figure out how to do it on TV.
The controls were
Not user friendly.
yes, not user friendly. So they have the big touchscreen TVs outside in the hallways. You had to go out there, you insert your room key, and then you can select the different tender groups. Right. We had no idea what time, and they said they are all going to decide time. Just this called, so we selected group 10, and
It was probably called around like, what, 9 o'clock maybe?
yeah,
It's 9:45 now. We were at breakfast when they called our group.
yes. We are all to head to
Yay! I can't help I'm a Disney adult. I just like the classic Disney ships.
Welcome to Great Stirrup Cay. Stand.
So when we got off the island, we took a left and walked down to where the cabanas are. They're behind us. We found some beach chairs under some palm trees that we're just chilling at for the day. I will note one con about Great Stirrup Cay is they charge you for the umbrellas. Most other islands like Disney and Royal Caribbean's private islands, they're complimentary, which is really nice. But you do have to pay. I think today he said it was $29.95 for the day. So we just found some chairs underneath, and I'm not an umbrella, under a couple of palm trees to stay shaded. People ziplining from the lighthouse. Got the Bahamar chicken, I think is what it was called, on a hoagie with southern slaw. But this is not any southern slaw like I'm used to.
I got the pulled pork barbecue with also what they call southern slaw. It is not. If you're from the south, you know. If you're not, well, that sucks for you.
Okay, it's 3:20. We got in line for the tender at like 2:30. Super long line, and had really cool towels there passed out, which was nice. And cups of water, and most of it is in the shade, but it's still super hot. So it's your tender time. The last tender boat is at like 4. I would suggest going earlier because the line after was mega long. That was awful. Because again, it's come in handy. Highly recommend. It's been a great Amazon purchase. Confirm. I timed it. They run every 30 minutes. Gonna give you guys a pro tip for cruising. When you come back from a port or whatever and get back on the ship, normally if you just walk up one flight of stairs, you can cut down the stateroom hallway to get from the front of the ship to the back, to get to the back elevators, which are typically empty, or vice versa, depending on what end of the ship you board on. Apparently that's not a tip on the Norwegian Joy, if you can't tell by my like a breath. The 5th floor you cannot cut all the way down to, so we ended up taking the steps all the way up to deck 9 and cutting down that hallway, and now we're catching the elevator to deck 12 because it's just hot. I'm tired. I'm conserving my energy at this point. Oh, which one? Options. Because this is only a 2-day sailing on the Norwegian Joy, I thought it would be a good idea to take a screen recording of the app so you can get an idea of what kind of activities you can expect to have on a 2-day short sailing like this. On the next page, it's got a list of the complimentary dining and the hours they're open. Yeah, so this is just an example of a 2-day itinerary with Norwegian Cruise Line. Sad day, it's time to pack.